I have another spooky story for you guys. This one was submitted by someone who saw some sort of creature or entity, basically something that she just cannot explain. Super spooky and scary, so let's just get right into the story. I grew up in a really small town called Cottonwood in California with about 3,000 people. I've had so many crazy experiences there, but none of them really compare to this. About 35 to 40 minutes south of Cottonwood was a small town called Los Molinas, population of about 1,500 people. I was dating someone for a few months and made friends with some of his close friends. One of them was a girl who had invited me to hang out with her at her house in Los Molinas. Shortly after I arrived at her house, she and her dad got into a pretty deep argument and he wanted me to just go home. Now at the time, I wasn't able to drive, and again, it's about 35 to 40 minutes away from home. So said friend sent me to one of her friends' houses, maybe 2 to 3 blocks away. It was slightly windy outside and around October and November back in 2020. I remember walking up to her friend's house and having the most weary feeling. I thought maybe it's just not a familiar place and that's why I felt that way. She had a fenced yard with a big tree in the middle with a swing attached like straight out of a scary movie, but I ignored it. When I walked inside, I instantly felt cold and then warm so fast that it felt as if something had walked through me but didn't actually, if you know what I mean. I get inside and she invited me into her room to watch a movie. In her room, there was her bed, and in front of it was her nightstand with the TV on it, and to the right of that was her closet, which had a mattress laying up against it. Now, fast forward to about halfway through the movie, this is when things started to get weird and unsettling. I noticed she kept looking at the closet, so I asked her if she was okay, and she asked, "Did you hear that?" I gave her a really concerned look, like, huh? I was probably maybe 15 or 16 at the time, and she was about 17 or 18, maybe, so I thought maybe she was just messing with me, but she looked genuinely scared. Her face had gotten very white and pale looking. So I asked her what she was hearing, and her response was, "She's laughing." She mentioned to me that she kept putting her head over the mattress and was going back down super fast and just smiling. In my head, I was like, she? Who is she? What? She's got to be messing with me, right? I kind of just shrugged it off. I was already unsettled being there, so I just suggested going into another room and doing something else to keep our minds off of it. Everything in the room was cluttered. The sofa was pushed up against the window, and then there was a little table in front of it, and then there was also a wooden hutch that was pushed up against the wall. While we're sitting there, we were just talking girl stuff, and then all of a sudden, her eyes shot straight past me to the top right corner of the hutch. Everything in me dropped. I got instant goosebumps and I could feel eyes on me. I didn't say anything, but I slowly turned around, and although I couldn't yet see her, I knew I felt something there. So I turned back around and I said, "What do you see?" The friend said, "She's looking right at us." "You really don't see her?" Obviously, I did not. So I asked, "Who?" The friend gave me a description of her and said that she had long golden hair and was wearing a grubby old-fashioned dress and was missing a shoe. Although I didn't see it for myself, I could still feel a presence. Now, the last hour of being in that house scared the ever-living heck out of me. Out of the corner of my eye, I finally saw her, it, whatever it was. I quickly looked over, and in the reflection of the glass on the hutch door, I saw her running on all fours across the ceiling. Books went flying off the table and off the hutch. Outside through the window, I saw the swing out front aggressively swinging back and forth, and then the dog started going bonkers. As quickly as it had started, it all just stopped. I went home shortly after. I have no idea what I believe happened. To this day, I don't know if it was just angry or protective of her, or if I brought some sort of energy that woke whatever this was up. I don't know, but I do know that town has always given me bad vibes, and so I avoid it at all costs. So what do you guys think? Has anyone had any strange experiences in that town, or do you have any idea what it might be that she saw? Leave your thoughts down in the comments, and don't forget to like and follow for more spooky stories.